6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
On the floor for Charlotte, MKG and Marvin Williams holding down the forward spots. Easy breezy out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. Martinez drives in, lets it go from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Martinez has got 4 points in the quarter. And Al Jefferson, not the fleetest of foot, but a good nose for the ball.
You know, he's always been a terrific rebounder, and I've said before that rebounding isn't about how high you jump. It's about how physical you are and how hungry you are to get after the ball and timing and position. And he's actually improved defensively, too.
And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. In third, the Hornets.
Kevin, it's really hard to explain, but perhaps their whole team was motivated by watching the three-point shootout during the All-Star break.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Hornets leading by 15. Martinez outside. Martinez left side. There's the bucket. Good. Martinez has got 13.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Williams passes to Bogdanovic. No good on the triple.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Passes it to Martinez. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 15.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen Anderson's checked in for Bogdanovic. Brown comes in for Johnson. Brooklyn making some changes. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Williams in for Brown. Charlotte also making some changes. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Williams. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Gary Neal. Williams and Jack, they're backward. Allen Anderson out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martinez, he's checked in for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Brian Roberts. Charlotte leading by 17. Outside, Walker. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Martinez. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by... The nets.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And there's the call on easy break.
Need more than that, son.
Doing what I can, coach.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Hornets, Marvin Williams.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Lopez. Lopez right side. Jefferson with some nice D. The Hornets shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Hornets leading by 17. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Dishes to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Stevenson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Anderson. Martinez is checked in for the Hornets. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He made it clear their offense needed to run through easy breezy. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And thank you for that, Doris. Nets trail by 17. Williams kicks to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Walker the pass to Martinez. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Los Angeles. Shots good by Williams. Charlotte leading by 15. Walker the pass to Martinez. Lopez over to help. Here's Williams. Drops it in from 11 feet.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Martinez. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for easy breezy. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team.
Here's Garnett. And another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And he's good on the second.
Brook Lopez, an elite scoring big man. Tremendous size and shooting touch. He might be the best low post scorer in the NBA.
The pass to Martinez. Expanding his range. Cannot hit. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Garnett with a screen on Walker. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And for Brook Lopez, always gifted offensively. That's a given. Where he's improved, I think, is in his defense and rebound. It takes a lot of effort to move that big body around, but he's made that commitment to really get after it, and it shows.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Hornets.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
They're going to close them out for the second time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just one game left to play against the Nets.
And nobody really saw a performance like this coming. But it was a big-time game for Kemba Walker. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
And Lopez, over 7 foot tall, 275 pounds, guys, not especially athletic. And that can leave him, Steve, sometimes vulnerable defending away from the rim.
Yeah, that's why a lot of teams try to put him in pick and roll on the perimeter, just to test his agility and try to get by him and to get into the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Both good from the line that time. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Golden State. Yambo dishes to Roberts. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in. You take a look at the Raptors. They're coming into this game after the loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Jefferson's shot is off. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
Well, the Toronto Raptors, guys, looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance, perhaps, to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
Another miss by DeRozan. Walker with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Stevenson. Right side to Walker. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Walker's got 5 now.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Outside Lowry. Kid Gilchrist against Johnson. It's DeRozan with the drive. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Stevenson against Johnson. And it's Stevenson missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. From 7, and it's good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Outside Lowry. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. And that one's good.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. And despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength.
And here is Kid Gilchrist. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Stevenson with a clean look. Here's Vonleh. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Lowry. Johnson outside. He kicks to Johnson. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lowry. And the shot is good. And for Lowry, not much of an in-between game, but that may be by design.
Yeah, he gets to that rim and beyond the arc. That's really where he makes his hay. And as long as you can do it the way he does, which is often and with efficiency, the mid-range game is something you can work on later.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And here's Stevenson for 3. Here's Jefferson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the foul line.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Martinez, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Henderson passes to Martinez. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's... good. 7 points for Al Jefferson. 1:39 left in the first. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin will see if they can force him into a tough night.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Henderson. The Raptors getting the bucket. Zeller inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 5 now.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Martinez left. Side. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Martinez.
Raptors trail by 5. Williams inside. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Hornets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Poked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break, Toronto. Vasquez running. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Beautiful work in the transition game.